What's going on, everyone? It's your favorite blue guy here. Before I begin today's topic, I just wanted to take a moment to thank you all for the performance of my last commentary video. Granted, it was mostly YouTube algorithm that caused it to happen, but you guys decided to trust it and click my video. If you've chosen to stick around since then, a hearty welcome to you. To celebrate this welcome for you guys, I've decided to hold a Nitro giveaway on my own Discord server. Not the baby one, the one that comes with the boost. I'll be giving a month's worth to 3 different members. All you have to do to potentially win is subscribe to the channel and join my Discord. The link will be in the description. You do need to have your Discord account verified on Hypixel in order to partake. Also, I have a little something special in the works at the moment, and it may or may not be a brand new custom texture pack release. So if you want to see that soon as well, make sure you subscribe right away. Okay, it only seems like yesterday that Mojang announced the release of a forced account migration system in place, and it still only seems like a couple of hours ago that that requirement was actually enabled. However, it has actually been about 2 weeks now since forced migration has been a thing. The concerns before it was implemented stemmed about anywhere from not being able to migrate, to player counts dipping drastically, to certain game modes on the network becoming in danger of getting removed, to even some great anticipation, such as the number of hacked accounts and hackers in general drastically dropping. After 2 weeks, have any of those things happened? If not, will they happen? I'm going to try to talk about all of those topics today. So, I'm looking at Hypixel player numbers and stats on March 23rd, the day I happen to be recording this. At 4 PM on a Wednesday, there's a count of over 60,000 unique players online. The last Wednesday before migration became required, there were just over 56,000 unique players at the same time. Okay, that's one day. Let's try a weekend. The Saturday after forced migration became a thing, the peak player count for the entire day was 86,000 players. The weekend before it was just over 81,000. Maybe that's Sunday? Nope, it's higher there too. Tuesday maybe? Oh Jesus, that's a big difference. What's going on here? A lot of the complaints I saw from people who didn't want this had to do with their fears that the player counts were gonna dip once it happened, but it seems like the player counts have actually gone up a bit. Now, this may just be a 1 week wonder, 1 weekend wonder, who knows, but my gut is telling me this isn't. The player count isn't getting to 100,000 anymore, sure, but this was apparent well before forced migration was a thing. It's only been 2 weeks since this happened, so maybe it needs a tiny bit more time to sit in the oven. But for now, the player count has not been impacted by migration, at least from what I have seen. Next, cheaters. A plus for this forced migration was the apparent drastic decrease of accounts being hacked into and used to cheat. Everyone likes less cheaters, right? Well, has it happened? This one is a little bit harder to dissect specifically because, unlike player count, there isn't any way to be able to look at watchdog statistics from a previous day. You only get today. The player count may also be higher on some days, leading to more bans on any given day. That makes the comparison not quite as accurate. Regardless, I'll say that personally, since migration requirement has been a thing, I have experienced fewer cheaters, and on the off chance I do actually see a cheater, I've seen them get banned far quicker than I used to. I already know some people will probably try to convince you otherwise, either by trying to paint me as the liar or trying to completely discredit the system. To that, I say become an Atlas main. If you think it's so bad, you could definitely help out. It doesn't take much. Finally, certain game modes. I saw a lot of commotion, especially in the Blitz, Megaballs, and Pit forums, with those players concerned that the arrival of forced migration would see the end of their game modes. Suffice to say, that hasn't happened. And it won't happen. I still see games fill up even during the week, and if some players did have to leave because they for some reason couldn't get a migrated account, it was either the extreme minority, or they were cheaters that you don't deserve to have in your game mode in the first place. I really don't see the appeal behind having a game full if it means everyone cheats, rather than waiting a bit longer if it means everyone plays legit. Anyways, that's all for today. 2 weeks into the changes, migration has had little negative impact thus far, and I expect it to stay that way. Agree with everything I said here? Disagree? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys have a great evening, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Peace!
Listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night, and everything he sees is just blue, like him inside and outside.